If you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I posted an unboxing of something a little different than I normally post. Most of my feed is knives, pens, pry bars, and now flashlights, which we'll get into in another video. But I wanted to dive into pocket art because it is a category that I've always had great interest in, but have never really dove into. A lot of the times because the pieces that are on there tend to be pretty expensive and some of them just don't really serve a purpose behind it just looking really good. But recently, I had the opportunity to buy a piece from my buddy Madison that kind of changed the whole outlook I had on pocket art. So I wanted to make a series highlighting different makers from around the community that make these awesome little pieces, whether they're worry stones, knucks, or just pieces that have some sort of sentimental value to them that they hand make themselves. And up first is the PNW Toast Company toast, shaped after a piece of toast. Now I think this is meant to be a single knuck, so you could beat someone's face in with this little toast if you wanted to. But to me, I think it's just a beautiful little piece. This one here has a green micarta front with an Ultim sandwich middle and another piece of micarta on the other side, and the same thing with the bead. Now what really attracted me to this piece is just the form factor. I think it's really cool that it looks like a piece of toast. I think that it's a small package that is beautifully handmade. I messaged Brian immediately after I bought this one and asked him a little bit about him, about why he made this, because I did follow Brian on Instagram before he even made the toast, and then it just kind of blew up. So from an outsider looking in, it seemed like things just took off running, but that wasn't the case. Brian said that he made these because he wanted to incorporate more micarta into his carry. He wanted it to match, which I think is a big reason why pocket art is so cool. You can buy something like this and have a perfectly matching carry, which makes you happy, and it makes me happy because I have like really bad OCD. You may not see it from my Instagram posts, but my OCD is there. When things don't match, I just want to like, you know what I mean? So he made the piece of toast in micarta to match his carry. The first ones came out a little bit rough. He made some more, sent them out to his friends. His friends loved it, posted about it, and then from there it just kind of took off. Another thing that Brian really enjoys about making these is just the wide variety. So I have green micarta and Ultim. I've seen wood ones, I've seen red micarta, I've seen just so much. I saw like an elder burl that I thought was freaking awesome, and I wanted it to match my CRK. He makes them in so many different materials that I would not believe you if he said you haven't found one that would match your carry. And I think that's really cool that he's taken the time to build such variety for the community on Instagram, on Facebook, which you guys should check out, by the way. If you did want to pick one up after this video, make sure to shoot him a DM, work something out, or go to Facebook where he has tons of lottos. Now, Brian also told me another favorite thing about him making these toasts is the customer interaction. You know, he does have such a strong fan base on Facebook and on Instagram, people who own many of these. Some people I've seen like 5, 6, or 7 of them. And just being able to chat in a community where everybody appreciates this one thing and everybody has such deep appreciation for someone like Brian who's dedicating so much time to making these is really cool. And I think that's what pocket art is all about. It's another set of people in the community who can just appreciate simple little things like this. Even if they have no use, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's not value in something like this. So I'm super stoked to own this guy. I'm probably never going to let this one go because I think it's really awesome, and I may only add more from this point forward. But that is it, guys. Make sure to check out Brian. All the links of his will be down below. And let me know in the comments too if there's any pocket art that you guys recommend I should check out. Anything cool in the community, just drop it down in the comments or hit me up on Instagram because I want to make this into a full series displaying cool things like this around the community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.